All right, let's try again. I know like things change, right? Every game's different. It's part of the reason why I like this game. And then obviously these AI bots have different bonuses as well, but they're they've both been very close games. So let's start a solo again. All right, so we don't pick the solo bot yet, so we have to pick who we are before we get to see what they are. Um, Fair enough. So we got the what do you call that? The schools give you a science and money. This is straight up money. The bridge one again. This is probably one of the weaker ones. Although when you need a bridge, this is the best one. um, this is 2 points for the scholar, and that's just a really nice income. Take notice, there's no white cube income again. That's always a tough game when you don't have that. This never changes, but this does. So we get the 6 money. Uh, you get 2 victory points for each of your guilds. Remember the last time you got to upgrade to a guild. And then here you get 3 terraform. That's pretty wild. I hardly ever have a surplus of books. However, there are some races that do give you surpluses of books. You just don't see them very often. Okay, the forest monks, which is interesting. So I'm just now realizing when you play the game, you draw a card to figure out what color you are, and then you draw a card for the race. So the last one was the wasteland monks. If you remember, they were red. So it's the same monks, but now it's green. Um, and then the desert goblins. This is every time you terraform, you get $2. That can be helpful, but basically you got to really focus on the terraforming manually. Um, the desert philosophers. This is a nice way to get that surplus of books we were talking about. And then whenever you gain one of these tiles, you basically get one book of that type on top of whatever it is that the tile gives you. And here you can see they're giving out 5 victory points for an innovation on turn one. This is almost impossible. So that's just a horrible draw. And then 3 power for every 2 spaces. That's fine. This one, doable to get 5 points. This one, okay. This one rewards you for being up on the tech trees, and specifically medicine. That one is money for engineering, terraforming bonus, and this one's for founding a city. Now remember, they make you found cities immediately. You don't get to wait. So you can't say, hey, I want to. I mean, you have to be really careful. Like, if you're going to do an upgrade that would cause a city to happen, you would have to wait all the way to here to truly take advantage of it. And then this is victory points when you build workshops and schools. Not the best. These are not a good sequence. So it means we gotta just do it the hard way. Alright, Lake Inventors. I don't remember the inventors. I think it's basically saying you start with one of those. We get a competency tile for free. Then it's taken for round one. I mean, it's not horrible. The competency tiles, as you can see, are here. So we can get that white cube income, and you'll get that at start of turn one, and we'll get a science every turn. We could just do this to just straight up get. You almost always want to do an income one if you're going to go that way. And this is like an interesting one. You're just getting 3 points. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's 18 points if you just take that immediately. It's probably the smartest one to do um, because it is the maximized points situation. Now, obviously, this one is a really nice one to have because you're getting that income the whole way. This one, you get 2 income, 2 coins, and 2 power. Not horrible. This one's a book and a power. So all 3 of these are income. Oh, it is attractive. I do like that idea. The first one, though, is LOL. This one would be a nice one as well. Then you have the 4 power income the whole game. And you get the 2 bumps on the LOL. I mean, that's almost like having income. I mean, you have to deliberately do the action, but it's the same as getting income. Um, okay, there's some good choices here. This is a good one. This is the... You get 3 on the LOL, which of course helps us with our start. And then anytime I think we place along the river, we get 2 points and a coin, and we can verify it. When build a workshop next to a river, they score 2 points. So that coin thing, it must be new. Because you're getting 2 points and a coin. This one, we did this one before. This is the one where you count every calculation as if you were 3 higher. I don't mind that one either. So that's just, we get 1 across the board. And then, you know, for the purposes of this, even though I'm at a 1, I'm counted as if I'm at 4. Which would mean I'd have 2 of these bonuses. So that could be handy. Sorry, my dog is trying to get up next to me here. Come on. All right. I will tell you, I'm always a fan of this one. I like the +3 because, you know, these are all goodies. Having a +3 for the purposes of getting all these bonuses, always nice. This one is always nice because those 2 points, you're just getting them for building things you would already be building anyways. It does reward you for wanting to stay on the lake. And here you can see there's Bing Bing, right? All 3 of these are right along the water. So are these. This is the only one not on the water so far. And there's the second one. So there's only 2 of them that aren't even on the water. So you're getting points for being along the water all the time with those guys. It's a really strong one, especially as a lake color. Like if that was, you know, desert or something, maybe it'd be different because not all of them, as you can see, are along water. But yeah, there's 1, 2, 3 of them not on the water. There's still plenty along the water. It's just, you know what I mean. Okay. So very strong ones here. This one, the only nice thing about this one is you get the white cube. And then also to understand, you have these resources that they show at the start, but then you place your 2 workshops, and then you actually collect income as part of round 1. So those 2 workshops are giving you extra white cubes. So when you place this forest monk, you're only going to get 1 white cube because you don't have any workshops out there. And you automatically get 1 white cube at all times. But you will get a scholar because the university gives you scholar income. So it is one of the drawbacks of choosing him. And then this one is just nice across the board because, yeah, we could just grab one of these tiles for free and just have it from the start of the game on. And, you know, whether it's points or even the power, these are all really good. So which one do I want? Always a great question. I think I'm going to go... I'm leaning towards these three. And if I do choose that one guy, do I choose this or do I choose that? That 3 victory points every round. Oh. I'll choose the Lake Inventors. And I'll go ahead and choose random again. So we got the Cuddlers. When are they going to show me them? Alright, so I'm choosing the lake, and so desert, and we'll make them do wasteland. Alright, so what's their ability? Faction action is to terraform and build. It looks like they get +1 point anytime they score a point. I think that's what that means. Use ATP card of your terrain type. Yeah, gain points X+1. So they just get 1 extra point, I guess. Alright, they took the income one. Figures. I am going to choose... I am not going to have a scholar, so I'm going to choose the 6 money. And now, yeah, I get to place a structure. So, the swamp and the forest are my friends, which is none of these. There's 2 friends. The only drawback with this is you're putting yourself way off in a corner of the map instead of directly in the middle. Like this one, you have 2 friends if you go that way. Yeah, I'm going to choose that one first. So they did choose here and there. So if I choose another one, like here for example, I have a real good shot at being next to both of theirs, so I can get some decent discounts. Discount double checks. Or I just go wildly different, because like this and this are my friends, so is that. I go across a bridge to that one. There's some good options, actually. I'll choose this. The discount is good. And then it comes to this. So I decided that the 3 victory points is not worth it. I would rather get this one. But I think this is the more powerful one. I'm going to take the 4 power. And it does give me a bump on the wall, which is good. And I got to remind myself I'm blue this time. I think I was red last time. And yeah, it's my turn. I get to take an action. So I got all these that are moved up. I can... There's 7 of them. I can kill a few to gain some power. So I don't really know if I want to do that. But what I do want to do is just let's use this right away and get 4 power. So now all my discs but 1 are up here. They've already upgraded. No surprise. So I can... Let's zoom in a little. There's one way down here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is one of those nice 6-power ones again. I gained 2 bumps on the sailing track, which is always good. This is a nice... So every round I just get 3 coins and a book. And 3 victory points every time I build a guild. Ooh, there's some... These are all good. But which one am I going to do? Alright, I think I will... I'm going to do this first. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Done. And I'm going to spend those 4 to get 2 white cubes. And there they are. They're upgrading their stuff. I'm going to upgrade mine. It's going to cost me a lot of money, but let's do it. We're going to upgrade again, and we're going to go to the palace for even more money. This is a tough one. I think this one, like maybe the reason I lose games is because I don't value the point scoring as aggressively as I should. But I do like the idea of this one. The fact that I get 2 free bumps on this saves me scholars and money and other stuff. And I just always love having the 6 power. So now I get to grab 2 books, which I might be able to get an innovation this round. This would be a good one. So with that one, that you score points for number of bridges. That's an interesting one. Okay, so which one would I be going for? This one gives me 7 points. I can build a city with just 2 tiles. I would need 2 yellow and 3 of anything else. So let's grab 2 yellow. There it is. So he actually encroached on one of the spots I was planning on going. That's pretty wild, actually. Right, so because I went up, I actually have access to all these water zones. Like these I would have to terraform at. But like this one here, I can build a water there. I'm sort of at a point where I can't really build anything else. I could upgrade this, which would give me some economic money, but uh, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just going to grab all the water tiles I can. This, I should have picked the other faction where I'm getting 2 points each time I do this. Alright, so they did pass, which means I can finally take this, which, if anything, that was a good move. It's just really expensive to do this. It would cost me 3 white cubes. Saving the money is not a bad idea. I'm going to need it for next round. So yeah, I am going to pass. And I want... Well... This is not horrible. Yeah, we'll do that one. Alright, so they just went and built there. No surprise. Here you can see I'm all powered up. So I do want, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I want, but I definitely want a terraform. Because I want to build here. But I think, oh, see, I could have, no. Like if I want this, I don't think I have enough books yet. Yeah, I don't have enough books, but I want something like this. Plop it right there. It's just, it's so expensive. I'm going to do this one first. The white cubes are always the more important. If you're playing multiplayer, those get sucked up quick. Oh, and look at what the jerk just did. You jerk. Alright, well, let me try to power up 4. Alright, so he built here, which actually gave me, he keeps building on places that I want to go. So in doing so, it did give me a power. I don't know if you saw that one snuck over. With 6 I can get 2 terraform. The problem is, I'd have to kill another one. I don't know if I want to. If I can figure out how to move these up, I could get 1 power. That would mean I gotta build something. So why don't we do that? Let's do 2 and 3. And then let's go to a school. Not enough coins. I need 1 coin. I mean, I could sell this for a coin, but then when I gain power, this has to go up and then over. Like I was saying, I just needed, if I was able to build a school, I would have been able to bump this up and then get the power over so I could do this. Actually, I can do this without, I can do it right now. So let's terraform this. And then let's terraform this. Oh wow, that was not, oh that's right, I was supposed to go here and then this was open to me. So this guy cut me off big time. I see what happened. That's what, so there was 2. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and build. That just made the money situation worse. I could have done this for the 7 coins. Yeah, I don't think I played this very well. I'm short on coins all around. I'm not up on the yellow track either. So I'm not going to get some extra white cubes. Yeah, I feel like I really played this badly. I have to pass. Not a real fan of that. Yeah, I need the money. Alright, so now we're at the next round. I at least have some money. Here, I get additional victory points for every step you have advanced in any discipline. I don't know if that's like at the end of the round. It says action phase, so I guess if I move up these tracks, that would have helped to have a scholar, wouldn't it? Yep, it would. If I now build my school that I wanted to build. So what that's saying is I want to move up 3 spaces on a track. In this case, I get a book for every 3 of these. That would give me a book and a power income. Sure, why wouldn't I do that? Let's do that. So we just moved up 3, and I believe that gave me 3 points. And I got a power. Look at this. This nonsense. They just literally cut me off. All right, I took the 3 power. Gonna do that. They took one of these already. Hmm. Man, they're just terraforming like mad. They're definitely making this uncomfortable for me here. Because everywhere I thought I could have expanded to, like I thought for sure I could go here and then there. With him being red, this was far easier for him to spread to, but he cut me off. It's almost like he intentionally. And if that was a player, I wouldn't care because that player would have had to spend through their teeth to be able to terraform like that. But for him, it's just, oh, I'm going to just Cheaty McCheaterson. That's why I don't like these solo bots as much. No player would have done this, even though that hurts me. It hurts me a lot. The player who did this would have hurt themselves even more because the amount of white cubes they would have had to spend to pull that off. All right, well, enough whining though. What do I do? It looks like all I can do is just keep building along the river, which the irony is I chose the wrong race. Yeah, I don't even have enough coins to do that. Wow, I am in such a pickle. So I'm at 3 and 3. I barely moved up a tech track. And I think I got a pass again. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm winning this game at all. Well, well, I can't take this anyways. So I'm looking at, like, this will give me some coins. That will obviously give me an income of coins. That gives me a scholar. I'm going to get a scholar now. I'm going to take the book. Alright, so now we're doing our income. Looking at these things, I still want one of these. The plan was I was going to put it there and then, make it two. Because, like, this one in particular lets you do a 2-tile city. So I needed 2 yellow and 3 of something else. I'm going to just take 1 of something else. There we go, and now I get 2 books. I'll take a yellow and something else. So yeah, this is getting interesting now. So one of the things I should do is that. That's 1, 2, 3 terraform away to do here, there, or there. And this is, I mean, found a city using 1 river space. So see, all these are taken. So I got this river space, and this one. So all 3 of these need 3 terraform. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm doing 2 terraform on that one. Yeah. Oh, look, I got 6 points. That was good. Oh, hold on. Oh, no. It terraformed it 3 ways, so I lost all my white cubes. I am not happy about that. I just wanted to do the 2. It terraformed it all the way. It's okay. I would have had to terraform all the way. See, and look, and now they covered this up. When I took this, I would have had to terraform all the way anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. So that did give us 7 points. And I get to place the neutral building right there. And see, now I have my city using my special power. So that's at least helpful. And I'm going to take the one that gives me the white cubes. And we're going to go ahead and place it. I guess that river space is where it's going. So that's a two-tile town, which works. Okay, I do have a person. I could spend one of my cubes. The problem is it's $5 to make the terraforming cheaper. Don't necessarily want to do that. I have a scholar, so I can move up. Like right now, we're going to get money for engineering, which I am at dead last on engineering. But I can put a scholar here and move up 1, 2, 3. That'll get me $3. Yeah, let's do that before he does. That gave me a power, and it also helps me with the race. Then we'll go ahead and just take 4 power. Man, he's just clogging everything up. Gonna decline. Let's get a school out. There's only 2 more rounds, so income probably not as important. I need to start, like, here's the engineering one, for example. I get 2 victory points for each city I have every time I pass. Or I could just straight up take 2 more terraforms, which, not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. We're going to use the 2 spades and use the 2 spades and go here. And yeah, we'll build. All right, and then I am out of stuff. I do have a couple books, but I don't have much else I can do. I used up my free action. I do have 3 power here. I could get another scholar. Yeah, let's do that. I could use it to get $3, but I'll take the scholar. And I gained a power when he did this. This gives me 1 power. So when they build next to you, you gain power equal to whatever this is. So it's a level 1 building, so I gain 1 power. And the victory points you lose is the amount of power you get minus 1. So when you're gaining 3 power, that's what causes you to lose 2 victory points. Or if you're gaining 4 power, then you're losing 3 victory points, and so forth. Here I'm at 2, 4, 5, 6. If I can upgrade one of these, I get another city, but I can't do that right at the moment. And I was able to terraform again by taking that tile. That gave me some nice points. Although you can see I'm just getting crushed right now. I think I have to pass. Oh, it says I could take a special action. Oh, the bridge one, right? Where's my special action tile? This one. Let's build a bridge somewhere. I mean, I could do this one. I could do there. Like, this is not as helpful because I've already formed a city. This isn't very helpful either because the desert is like the opposite of what I want. Yeah, all these sort of stink. But we'll build this one. There we go. Let's build our bridge. So it's showing all the places we can go. And like most of them, like this one, these ones are okay. I'm already going to be able to form a city. This is more for if I want to keep building, like maybe build another city. This one is all alone. And this is probably not very helpful, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't know how helpful it is. There is a, you score points for the most bridges. And you only need 3 bridges. You'll get 18 victory points. So if I do this tile 3 times, which I don't think I have the ability to, Okay. I am out of money. This scholar thing is going to get me some nice money, and I get 4 coins just for taking it. So I'll go ahead and do that. He got 5 points. And I'm going to grab a book. I don't know how many more of these I'm going to be able to take. I mean, this one's 10 points just for having one bridge. Or no, 8 points for one bridge. So I would need 2 yellow, 2 blue. I'll take a yellow one. Alright, so this one, by forming a city, I get 5 extra points. And I want to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and go here. And boom. We form a town. So I could get 2 shovels. Which in my current situation, I need shovels badly. I can get the 2 books. That'll help me to get the bridge tile. I don't know if I necessarily want that. This is always a good one, especially when you got an aggressive person going up the science tree. I only have 2 white cubes, so this one is always good. I'm getting 2 points for placing scholars on the science tree. So I can just get 8 points on a scholar. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, so I can get 2 power, which I do need to move 2 over for 1 victory point. Ugh, yeah, let's do it. Let's get the 2 white cubes while I can. I was going to do this action. That jerk. He took the 3. See, I need heavy terraforming. Moving up on this track would be okay, but man, it's going to take a lot of money, which I don't have. I could get 7 money if I go here. I mean, there's a terraform. Where do I want to build my next city? That's the next question. So, as you can see, I need swamp or forest next to me. And right now, I don't have that here. I definitely don't have that here. I could swing around and then there's a swamp right next to me there. And a forest. So let's ask the question. Does the bridge help us with forming cities? It lets you expand. You see, there's a difference. Agents. So reach is what the sailing gives me. I have reach. I can build a new something. But I'm not adjacent to one another by a hex or adjacent. Ah, see, the bridge does make it adjacent. Okay, so then let's go down to page 9. For adjacent buildings. The bridge counts as adjacent. Okay, so I do want to go here. And then I want to get a terraform in here. Build another workshop. I can get 2 power for 1 victory point. All the power is just buried down there. We're going to decline. Going to go ahead and do this. Okay, now obviously I need a bridge to be able to build these. I also need terraforming, which I don't have. I'm at 2 and 4. So what I can do is at least do this. It's needed anyways. And you can see I have 5 scholars. I can get 3 power. Decline. Now, I have 5 scholars. Only 1 extra. If I spend all 5 of them here, I'm never going to move up this track. If I move up this track once, I get 2 books. One more time, I get 6 points. Like, it rewards you for moving up the track more than just reducing your cost. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I need cubes, and I don't have either. So what else can you use scholars for? It literally is just this. And I can always hold on to a scholar for next round, for example. This round, I do get a terraform if I have 4 here, which I do. And this is the one I'm highest up on. This one I can get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get to 7. It's not very good. I'm going to go ahead and take this one. That just gave me 2 power. I just got another power from him building this. I'm going to take 2 more. So now I got an income of 1 cube. I still have 3 scholars, so I can keep going, right? I can go 2 more and get right to the cusp of being at the top. Or I can go elsewhere. Right now at 4 each, I'm going to get 2 free shovels, which is not a bad deal. If I was able to get all the way here, I'd get 4 free shovels, but for 3 power, I can build that bridge. Ah, see, that's the way to do it right here. If I take this, so I need 2 books of banking, 2 books of law, and 2 of any kind. Yeah, I'm short. I definitely need books, and moving this up would help me, but I don't have the prerequisites here. Building this would have been nice too, but same problem. Oh, do I keep moving up the science tracks? Do I move up this, which gives me nothing other than just ensures I beat him? Do I move up the other ones, which I can get some little power bumps? This one I'm at 0, for Pete's sakes. Alright, so he passed. I do have 2 power at the top. I don't know if I'm going to get enough books. I can try. I'm just out of everything. And if I spend this last guy, I need both of the guys if I want to bump up twice and get the points. Do I want to bump up twice and get the points? That's the question. I don't know. If I spend one more guy, I will be able to get some power up and actually be able to buy a bridge. Because I have an opportunity here to get 2 power. I also have an opportunity here to get 2 power. Let's do it. Oh, look at that. I'm getting 2 points every time I do this. Yeah, that was the right thing to do. Let's get a bunch of points here. I'm losing by a mile. However, remember, he got 26 points at the end. If you watch the previous game, he got 26 points at the end just for being a jerk, an Automa jerk. This one, his special power is he just gets 1 extra point when he scores points. So this 100 is, other than these little calculations here, that is going to be his final score. He's going to get the little bit of adjustments for this stuff, but that's it. So we're actually going to be better. This is better representative of his final score, whereas the last time we were like ahead of him, but then he just got all these bonus points. Okay, so we did this. We are done. I do have 4 power now, so I can get $7, which doesn't hurt. I could spend 3 of it for the bridge. I'm going to do that. Let's build a bridge right there. That leaves me with 1. And I will, I'm going to do a conversion. We're going to go ahead and just take a money. Pretty sure I have to pass now. Yeah. Alright, so which one do I want? I can definitely do the power one. I'm going to do the bridge one because we're going for the bridge and that gives us a book. I don't need to do any conversions. I do get 2 spades. So I'm going to pick this one. And then I'm going to pick... I don't need to pick this one. I already got 4. So if I want to think ahead, I could get one of these going. Ugh, they're all horrible. Could try here. That's horrible as well. I get extra victory points when I build a workshop or a school. I mean, I could do this, make a city, and then keep going like this way, because like this and this are both generous. Yeah, let's do that. And now here I get the 2 books. So I want to get, we want to do the bridge one. So I'm going to get a yellow and a blue. Because I already have a yellow and a blue. I thought I got another book. Income. I don't know why they didn't give me another book. So I got yellow, blue, and I need one more of something else. Oh, I got it. Alright, so which one do I want to take? I have 2 bridges out. I got all this power. I think one of the first things I want to do is grab the white cubes before he blocks it. I gained a power when he did that. Okay, I still have 4 power. I can grab 7 money because money is also pretty low. I know I need this, but let's grab the money. Should have gotten another power. I think I did. Okay, so that is done. Now let's get a bridge in. And it almost doesn't even matter where the bridge goes. But this doesn't look very attractive. Neither is this, but we'll go ahead and go this way anyways. So we got our 3 bridges out there. And what we're doing is we're setting up so we can take that tile. And the problem I'm having is I'm going to need one more book. I need one more book somehow. So how do I get a book? Well, a book has 5 power. So I am going to accept 2 power for 1 VP. Whoops, and now I got to take an action. I'm going to take the 4 power action. So I get it all up there at least. So this is where it gets tough. So I can get a book if I build a city. So let's go here for 1. I can get 2 books right here. I think I want to do that anyways with my 1 scholar. It does burn a lot of the money. There we go. So we get 2 books. I don't even think it matters what color. But I'm looking at the situation. Look, he took all the innovations anyways. Just going to grab another yellow and another blue. And he's moving up all these tracks. We're going to grab the bridge one. This guy here for 2, 2, and 2. So we're going to for sure use the brown. That just gave me 18 points. So it gets us a little closer. That was worth it. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this. So we got our 4. Although the university would have reduced it to 3. That's 5 points, by the way. And then I can upgrade this one. And there's our city. Now, this is where it gets interesting. I am low on white cubes, so I could, for just 4 points, get 3 more white cubes and keep trying to build more cities. Or I can go up 1 on everything, which I'd get 2 power here. And it would give me 2 power. I could just take 8 points. See, now there's a missing tile here. In my copy, the physical copy I have, there's one of these that's just straight up 12 points or something like that. Like, you don't get any bonus, you just get raw points. And it must be some kind of like bonus thing in my copy. I don't know why it's not in this implementation. I could clearly take the 2 terraforming. That does reduce the amount of points I get, but I can at least terraform 2 things. See, if I build a school, I need 3 white cubes and 5 money. So I need 1 of each. I mean, there's the 3 white cubes. There's your 5 money. You can't get both. This, of course, you could get a bunch of power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would get 7 power up. He already blocked that, which doesn't help. I mean, it's maximum points, at least according to these tiles. I'll take the scholar. Let's just go for maximum points. And what they did was they used this little town. So somehow 2, 4, 5. Maybe it's using all of them. I don't know. Alright, so he got his 6 points. His game is over. And now it's just up to us. Like, what are we doing here? And I got this, which would give me some points, but I needed 5 money. But I do have it right here. So if I just do that, I can get $1. And then do this. Spend that scholar I just got. And that just gave me some decent points. Probably more points than I would get doing anything else. And I do get 2 points for building a workshop. But see, I'm completely out of money. I could do this. Yeah, I should. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you were able to see them move around. And then my action is to build a workshop. So that just gave me 2 more points because of this nonsense. I'm not going to be able to get another city. I'm not going to get another of much of anything, really. I know I'm like almost 30 points below him, and I don't see how I'm going to catch him. I think he's going to get this bonus, and he's going to get this bonus in 2. Like, we're basically going to break even. Yeah, I'm not catching him. I'm going to lose. It's going to be my worst loss of the game so far. Yeah, there's nothing else to do. Wow, I really got my butt wiped on this one. 8, 6, 8, 8. I mean, he's just moving up. Yeah, look at that. I was within 3 or 4 points every other game we played. This time I got just trounced. Wow. You know, some of it is because you get stuck. If you don't, build the things you want, or wow, I don't know what I did wrong. I mean, clearly I did something wrong, but or maybe that particular bot is just really powerful. Every time he scores a point, he gets an extra. Well, there you have it, folks. That's game 3, and I still haven't won. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome.